won 3 times. Now I'm going to do it again. Thank you.
got baby face, me big boss man. Me like America, me got good plan. Mexico water, make Gulf US survey. Me make Zelensky say thanks to my face. Me got baby face, me got big chair. Trump bad, Trump good, me no care. Me write big book, kill billies and stuff. Now me import and wear tie up tough. Me go Yale school, me learn big word. Now me forget everything me heard. Silicon people give me job, me take. Now me like Trump, me make no mistake. Yo, it's JD Advance. Fight, walk, folk, me say never die. Me protect kids, me born liberate. Him, them, there. America simple, only two gender. Me face, me big boss man. Me like America, me got good plan. Mexico water, make Gulf US survey. Me make Zelensky say thanks to my face.
Too many gender for my agenda. Went on a bender, execo the sender. Might take Panama just like na. Might take Gaza, pop then a plaza.
With this one majesty.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome into CobraCast 199. I am your host, Jeremy Prime, Mage IDOT of Unit 199. Happy to see all of you here on a Sunday night, and I'm back. I know many of you thought I was dead. Many of you worried. You were like, where are you at? What's going on? And you know what? It was an awesome week. I drove all the way to Las Vegas, and so I don't fly. I will if I have to, but I don't want to fly. So I chose to drive from Florida to Vegas. It's about a 35-hour drive one way. And so, yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. I literally just got back today. And I'm a little out of the loop on a lot of the news. I know some things that are going on. I've been keeping up with some stuff. But we had a great meetup, F&T meetup in Vegas. I got to meet many of you. It was an awesome situation. It was great to meet so many people, get to hang out with so many of you. There was a line out to the street. And yeah, I tried to go through it. So essentially how we had it set up was we were set up at a restaurant slash bar. And the line basically was, there, it's like me and Gary are at the table. And then we were going to shift people out after they meet me to go meet Disbrew and Fake Wizard into another room. Gary takes forever. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. Gary wants to take as much time with every person because Gary is awesome. And so like it was there was like 4 or 5 times. First of all, I went up to Quarter Black Garrett. I'm like, Garrett, you got to tell Gary to hurry up. Like it's taking forever. And then I told Stephanie to go tell Gary. And then finally I went up to Gary and I'm like, Gary, you've got to move faster, bro. Like the line is out to the street. So, half the time I'm just standing there picking my nose, waiting for Gary to get done with somebody so I can meet him, And so either way, it was great. So towards the end of the night where it was clear to me that everybody is not going to be able to get through this line, I kind of started walking. I kind of walked away from our location and I just started walking up and meeting everybody and, taking pictures and all of that because, what are you going to do? You don't want to rush through people. You want to talk to people. I mean, I talk to people a lot as well. And so, we don't ever want to make it like it's one of these Comic-Con things where like they just kind of they throw you in there to meet somebody and then you take a picture and then you move on. We never want it to be like that. When you have hundreds and hundreds of people, though, like it is a very tough situation because none of us want anyone standing in line, but we also don't want to make people feel like, we didn't listen to you. We weren't there to hear you and have a conversation with you. So it's a double-edged sword, I guess, but I hope everybody had a great time. And Carla was there and Marty O'Donnell. Yes. So I brought Marty O'Donnell. He was there and I brought him up front with us and people were freaking out at, getting to meet Marty O'Donnell. Cause I told Marty, I said, I'm going to bring you up there with me and Gary and you're going to stand there and you're going to meet people. And he goes, really? Are you okay with that? I'm like, 100%. Yes. You're going to come up there and you're going to, meet everybody and I'll introduce you if they don't know you, yada, yada, yada. So it was cool though. It was absolutely cool. But Krista says you should drop politics and just play Splatoony. Krista's all about this new Splatoon game. I was thinking like if I got it, if Krista would stream it, I would play it on stream for a little while. As long as Krista is there to play, me and Krista could stream the new Splatoon game and then we can move into Fortnite or whatever after that. But that's only if the chat wants it. So that's up to the chat, Krista. We'll see what they say. But Krista, will you commit to playing if I get it? Because the only way I'm going to stream is if Krista plays. That's it. She says yes. Okay. All right. Why didn't I go live at the meetup? I'll be honest. I was so exhausted by the time the meetup got there. I didn't even think about it. That's 100% me just dropping the ball. I was going to get Beardo to go live and I just kind of dropped the ball. And I was so busy meeting everyone and trying to worry about trying to get the line moving and all of that. I just completely was overwhelmed. So that's on me. I apologize. Let me get to some of these. Thank you guys so much. Zinni Biscuit says, RIP to former Congressman Ben Jones, whom we know better as Cooter Davenport. God bless him and his family. Been to his place in Pigeon Forge and Luray. Well, thank you, Zinni Biscuit, and RIP as well. Mr. Blue Sky says pre-stream Griff Tax. Also, it was great to meet you and everyone else on Thursday. Thank you for taking the time to FaceTime my roommate for a second, even though it was hard to hear. See you on the next one. Mr. Blue Sky, hail to you. By the way, chat, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, Mr. Blue Sky. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say this, but Mr. Blue Sky, I was going through the line meeting everybody, and he's like, I need you to FaceTime my roommate. And so he's like, calls her. Chat, Mr. Blue Sky's roommate, thumbs up. That's all I'll say. And she's a fan of CobraCast as well. So that's all I'll say. I hope I'm okay saying that, Mr. Blue Sky, but Chat, there you go. Approved. Calm down, chat. Okay, calm down. Look at look at everybody. They're like, wait. Look at Laughing Man. Is she single? I'm available. She's in the chat. Mr. Blue Sky can answer the questions now. I'm sorry, Mr. Blue Sky. I've put this on you now. I apologize. Now you got to deal with it. So I'm sorry. Little Jim's Halo says, why does the streamer hate us, but we still give him money to play the Stephen Colbert Vax video? Are you really going to make me play the Stephen Colbert Vax video on my return? Are you serious? Thanks, Mr. Blue Sky. Little Jim's Halo, you really going to do this? Swig of water to the working man. Let's see here. I saw something in the chat really quick. Let's see. Hi, Jeremy. Me and my mom want to say thank God you're back. We miss you on F&T. Homie, thank you. I got to meet Scully and her sister. I don't know if Scully's in the chat. And I know you guys didn't get a chance to say bye because I was so busy. And I did get the email. I just haven't had a chance to respond because I've been driving like crazy. Wonderful ladies. Amazing to meet both of you. An honor and a pleasure to meet both of you. It was fantastic. So thank you guys for hanging out. It was great. Johnny the Whiz Kid says, I got to meet Tree Bear. Yes, Tree Bear was there. He was there. Darth Manic for 50 says, finally the king has returned. Hail Lord 199. I needed my gay fix. I'm glad you've made it back to us and your family safely. Love and respect, brother. Thank you, Darth Manic. Hail to you for the $50. I appreciate it. Buster Nut Smash for 50 says, Ryan needs grifting advice. I was dropping $100 super chats and he ended the stream. Saved me money, I guess. Welcome back. Why would he do that? Buster, I'm here, okay? If he doesn't want to read them, I'm here. I'll take it, okay? And listen, as a good streamer, I took a week off and saved everybody money. And I made my return knowing John Murdoch wouldn't super chat on Sunday just so I could save John freaking Murdoch even more money. I took a week off to save my chat money because that's what type of person. What was I going to fucking, I'm rusty on the streaming, man. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Dougie B for $200 says hail to the no or hail to the Vax video. And someone just called me out. They said I was stalling on the Vax video. And you might be right, okay? Yes, he's stalling on playing the Colbert Vax video. See, I was waiting for Dougie B, all right? I was stalling for that reason, all right? $200. No Vax video. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Dougie B. Doug, I didn't know if you I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but Park Hoppin' went live from Disneyland. Beardo and Jay and Ivan was there. That chat was crazy hyped. And so when I saw that chat and the excitement, Park Hoppin' is back on the menu. We're going to bring Park Hoppin' streams back. I'm going to get everybody in Orlando. We're going to go to Disney. We're going to go to Universal, and we're going to be streaming more Park Hoppin', from the park because people loved it. And yeah, man. So, okay. I saw the live stream replay. I thought streams were done. Well, they're back on the menu because people were so excited. And I told the chat, I said, if this is how excited you are for Park Hoppin', I'm bringing it when Jay and Beardo get back. We're going to the parks. We're going to get Krista. We're going to get Jay, Beardo, me, a couple other people. And they're back. They're back. So, yeah, it was awesome, man. The hype was crazy for that. So more theme park streams are happening. Let's freaking go. Awesome to hear. The stream was great. Yes, it was. Raider for 8178. Let's freaking go. Raider, hail to you. Saw you in Vegas. Loved hanging out with you as well. As always, hey, Raider is the man. Yeah, so little quick, for people that are just tuning in, I've been driving back and forth. I did round trip driving to Las Vegas. So all the way from Orlando to Vegas and then back. So what is that? Like 70 hours round trip of driving. And so that's why you haven't seen much of me. I thought about streaming from the road, but I did go ahead and order Starlink. So I do have Starlink Mini now. So now on future road trips, I will have Starlink, so I won't have to worry about the signal being interrupted. Also, I think I made a decision too that I never drive long distance road trips in a car. I always rent a truck or an SUV because I like driving trucks and SUVs. I rented a car this time, a nice car. I hated it every second of it. I was miserable. I'll never rent another car like that. And it didn't even have the lane assist in it. That's what's crazy. It didn't even have lane assist. Are you kidding me? It was a fucking Mercedes and it didn't have lane assist. So, no more, like, I'll never rent another car. It'll have to be an SUV or a truck because that was a absolute nightmare. Also, me and Jay rode in this thing called Zoo X or Zooks. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's this, like, do I have a picture of it? Here, I know it's in Jay's vlog. So let me send myself a picture of this thing and I can show you what I'm talking about. But it was in Las Vegas and it's like this robotic car. And it was kind of crazy, to be honest. Because is this it right here? Here we go. Okay, this thing right here. We rode in this, and it was kind of crazy. That's the doors opening, so you have, your seats on both sides. There's no steering wheel. There's nothing like that. And yeah, it's like, I guess it's owned by Amazon. And so it's completely driverless. It's all robotic. And it drove us, from point A to point B, and it was kind of crazy. But I've never driven a Tesla, I think I drove a Tesla one time just to feel the speed of it or whatever. But I've never driven a Tesla like for any significant amount of time. I've never had a self-driving vehicle. This right here was kind of fucking crazy, man. Thing was insane, and you have like in this thing right here, you have like climate control, and for your own area, you have music, you have all this little like iPad thing that's dedicated to you. It was kind of crazy. So anyway, maybe I'll rent a Tesla for another road trip so I can actually maybe I'll rent a Cybertruck for a road trip. I might do that with doing the self-driving, but either way, it was a lot of driving. And I'm exhausted, but we're back. Tree Bear 420 says, what up, Big? It was good seeing you and Tommy again. It was awesome meeting many of the 199 there. Can't wait for the next one. Hail the 199. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Thank you, Tree Bear. Good to see you as always. Yeah, we have Waymos here in Orlando. I still have never tried one, but yeah, there's a lot of options there. Oracle of Doom says, was truly an honor to get to meet the mighty 199 and, of course, the mighty Cobra Commander. Hail. Hail to you, brother. Yeah, man. It was great meeting so many of you, and I have so much to show off on bragging rights. I have so much. Stephen Brown, you just were awesome, and I can't wait. There's so much to show off. Stephen Brown. Jeremy is much better looking in person. His shoes are gayer too. Okay. What? You can't compliment another man on his looks and then call his shoes gay? That's not how that works. That is very confusing, sir. Hail to you, Stephen Brown. Hail to you. The Rogue Mustang with the gifted membership. Thank you. What up, Mo Zamboni? Appreciate you. Good to see you. Got to hang out with Mo. Veronid with 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. I was not wearing my Crocs in Vegas. I was wearing my Hey Dude shoes, the ones I have on right now because I literally just got home. So these, there, those right there. That's what I was wearing in Vegas, right there. So, let's see. Beckinator plays for 10 says, Jeremy, I'll never fly because I'm not in control. Also, Jeremy, those auto-driving robocars are crazy. I never said I enjoyed it, but a little bit of lane assist would be nice. And that fucking car that I rented had none at all. Don Third Leg says, first, it was Streamer Begins, then the Dark Fig, and now finally the Fig Night Rises. Thank you. BC Man says, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, and Og Dog tax, and welcome back. Why is Og Dog getting mentioned in my streams? He has not earned it. And Marmillan's not here. Marmillan's not here. Let's see. Packet Proton says, hope the fam is fine. Had lightning strike a transformer on a pole right outside my window Friday. Brighter than the sun for a few seconds. Dude, prayers up for you, man. That's crazy. Hope everything's okay. That had to be terrifying. I am so sorry to hear that. Hope everything's good. Prayers up for you, man. Holy crap. Thank you so much for all the support as always, brother. Alex Arrow Cave says, welcome back, streamer. Meta PC code 199. Let's freaking go. Dan Campbell says, yo, Joe, brother. Toilet Bug says, sorry I didn't get to hang out more with you in Vegas. You ladies were busy. Did you get the 199 magnets and your Nintendo sign and Mad Max t-shirt? Eric K rules. Yes, I did. Thank you so much, Toilet Bug. It was good to see you, even for a brief moment. Man, it was awesome, man. It was overwhelming. Dan Campbell says Nolan fans equals a Cobra. The proficial John Morrow for $1. Thank you. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, love the 199. I'm just disappointed in how Iran has been handled in the last 7 months. Gas was below $3 and was lowering in February before the war. Well, that's fine. You could be upset with it. I don't listen. I don't care if you're upset with Trump. Like, I think there's a lot of questions for how Trump has handled this whole Iran situation. I still believe he's going to do the right thing and get things done, but I'm not going to tell you can't criticize him. I'm not telling you can't be upset about it. Of course you can. That's the beauty of the 199 is everybody can have whatever opinion they want, and you don't have to apologize for it. So I know that there's some people that are having some issues with, Trump's handling of this. I think that the messaging has been fairly messy, from a public standpoint. I don't think that they're doing themselves any favors. Even like today, we had some issues with, Netanyahu has apparently shot down this idea of is it 10 or a 15-point plan, peace plan. And he publicly shot down Trump's plan, which I think is really fucking bad. And so, yeah, there's valid criticisms for sure. A bridge too far says, did that rash clear up? I don't want to talk about it. Me, myself, and I says, where you been, beggar? Hopefully they may meet for me next year. Yeah, I've been in Vegas and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun, man. And man, we're going to need a bigger place probably, man. Darth Manic says the stream just started and I'm already bored. Tuning out and unsubscribing. Darth Manic says Jeremy is more of a father to me than my own father. Jeremy leaves and returns. Jeremy is my true daddy.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
Ban that guy? He sent a 50 earlier. I can't ban somebody that sends a 50. Can't do that. Garfield's Bizarre Adventures says, now Netanyahu is publicly refusing Trump's Gaza peace plan. Why are we subsidizing the foreign country that is causing headaches for the U.S.? Yeah, I just talked about that. Just talked about it. And we will talk about that. We're going to talk about, there's quite a few things. Like, while I was gone, Tucker Carlson comes out with this 10-point plan to save America or some bullshit like that. And, you know, you've got Joe Kent, and you've got all these people that are positioning for what's going to be next in the political sphere. It's been wild, man. It's been very, very crazy while I was gone. So there is a lot to catch up on. Nandy, he's finally back. I was wondering where you been, Nandy. Nandy with the 199 in his name. Hail, good. You canceled the cruise. Beggars can't swim anyway. Holy crap. Nandy, good to see you, brother. I was wondering where you were. I was like, is Nandy mad at me? I haven't seen Nandy in forever. And there he is. Kingdom Hearts Gamer says, glad you're back. We did a drive back from Las Vegas when we got our Sprinter van in Vegas and drove it back to Fort Lauderdale. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think a lot of my problem with this trip simply was the vehicle that I rented. Because, I mean, and I'm sure Jay can talk about this too, but like, me and Jay, like, Jay's taller than I am, and I'm pretty tall. And so being in a vehicle like that, driving 35 hours is not fun. SUV or truck in the future. Can't do that again. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Aaron Adams says, I want to make it clear from last week, I don't want boots on the ground in Iran. It's the people's job to finish the job for the new government. I'm sorry if you thought that's what I meant. That's all good. Listen, I know people are frustrated with a lot of this. And so, so I get it. I get that people are having issues with a lot of this stuff with Iran. And a lot of this just comes down to the messaging from, President Trump and the administration. I think they've done a bad job from a messaging standpoint. Let's see here. Mr. Blue Sky says, Park Hoppin' Chat was on fire. I might hop over there tonight if I can. Yeah, dude, it was great. Park Hoppin' is awesome. And you guys were awesome in that chat. Jose Diaz says, finally, D-Day Cobra has come back home. I know what that's from. Thank you. Slane Hope says, what the fuck is lane assist? It sounds like something only woman would use with parking assist. When you're on a 35-hour fucking road trip, it's nice to have a little bit of lane assist. I don't use it for day-to-day shit. 35 hours? Yeah, you want a little bit of lane assist. Let's see. Jake says, I ride in Waymos every day in Phoenix. No issues at all. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere here. And I've never taken one in Orlando, but Old Salty Dog says, gotta admit, I didn't miss this BS. Lol. Welcome back, Commander. Thank you. Packy Proton says, Valiant saw Minions next day after receiving 460. That's how you do it. Yeah, Valiant didn't have to drive to Vegas to meet the fans, okay? I'm sorry that I was actually out there to meet the people while Valiant is in his penthouse, just hanging out with all the rich people, okay? So, sorry. I have to grift for a living, unlike Valiant Renegade, who's driving around Ferraris and shit, hanging out with billionaires while I'm sitting here just begging for a $5 super chat. Pantera says, I can't wait for the San Antonio on the 30th. Zioni says, Tucker Carlson is probably a dim operative. Why is he trying rehab fucking Hunter Biden after years of trying to expose him? That's actually a good question. And for those that don't know, I want to show you this really quickly. So this is happening tomorrow, and we are going to talk about it. All right. Tucker Carlson is going to have Hunter Biden on Monday. Yeah. This is insane. And we're going to watch this and react to this tomorrow night.
I haven't seen you in 11 years, though I've talked about you. Hunter Biden.
I love Candace.
I do too.
Yeah. I like Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I like that there are people that have kind of woken up.
I have really only one question, one thing that has bothered me. So I just want to ask you point blank. Did you drop off laptops?
No. The answer is no. I say to everybody, okay, show me your phone. because I showed you mine and you didn't find a goddamn thing.
We get approached by Israelis connected to Benjamin Netanyahu who are shopping this stuff to me at Fox News. The way that it entered the bloodstream
Exactly.
of the American media was not right.
I don't have any more secrets. Donald Trump, I think he had such an opportunity. He just decided that all he was going to do was for himself.
One of my closest friends went off the deep end, and all of a sudden Trump's under the bed, and it's like, whoa. It's
He was under my bed. just, we are at an inflection point in this country.
what's your plan?
We are in desperate need of leadership.
Yeah. So Tucker is going to have a good conversation with Hunter Biden. And they're both going to talk about how much they love Candace Owens and Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's your play, Tucker. Go for it, man. Like, go for it. Absolutely insane. So I'll cover that tomorrow, but yeah, that why is Hunter on a media tour? Listen, I mean, there's rumors out there. I've heard people saying like that he may try to run. He may try to run in 2028. So I don't know. Laura Loomer says Hunter Biden is plotting a 2028 run for president. His podcast tour is a way to reinvent himself. Listen, 2028 is going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. I have no idea what to expect with 2028. I don't know. I mean, even today, you've got AOC out there floating ideas about 2028 as well. And I mean, let me see if I can pull this up with AOC. So AOC was doing some media rounds today, and was this it right here? I think this is it. AOC is going to run for president 2028. Now she's saying Democrat policies in 2020 era woke one. She calls it, we're all crazy. Let's listen to this. She is trying to position for a 2028 run. And honestly, she might get the nomination because this is how bad the Democrats are.
The abolished prisons, abolished police, which is also positions that have been taken by a lot of the progressive candidates who have won.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get around that? I mean, those are not positions that are supported by
right. I mean, I think that a lot of these races, even right now, they'll have a tendency to be nationalized.
Yeah.
But these races ultimately are local, and all politics are local. My understanding is that that Francesca Hong has made clear her present stances to her electorate.
Yeah, she's moved away from a lot
right,
of that.
she's moved away from it. And I have a local city councilman that has this saying, woke one was crazy.
Woke one was crazy. Okay, that's
and,
yeah, she is 100%. Now, she got asked about Hassan Piker. AOC dodges when asked if there is room for Hassan Piker in her party.
Another person who's been made an issue is Hassan Piker, who obviously endorsed Abdul Sayed in Michigan. You've been on his live stream, at least a few times. He's somebody who said, that America deserved 9/11. Now he backed off from that.
Yes, he's apologized.
But he said a lot of controversial things. Is he somebody that should have a role in the progressive movement going forward?
I think when we look at our elections that have happened, we have lost young people. Much hay was made about the fact that we lost young men in the last election. And many of the same consultants that are wringing their hands today were the same ones talking about how we need to go on Joe Rogan and we need to.
She's absolutely struggling. She is absolutely. And again, this is the mindset of a liberal, a leftist. They always feel like they have to apologize for the things that they are out there pushing when they are confronted with it. And again,
to be not not so, willing to engage in cancel culture. And I think that the flip-flopping on this is a tactical debate that they may be having. I think the fact of the matter is that Democrats can go on Joe Rogan, Democrats can go on Fox News, Democrats have a responsibility to build a winning.
So she's comparing Joe Rogan to Hassan Piker. Think about that. She's comparing Joe Rogan, who does not have a political alignment to either party, to Hassan Piker, who doesn't even have a fraction of the audience that Joe Rogan has and is clearly a socialist Democrat.
Coalition, and young people are engaging in mediums and conversations that we have a responsibility to attend to and be responsive to. And even right now, when we look at this insurgent wave of what is happening, oftentimes when people are doing that Monday morning quarterbacking and what demographics voted where, the big one that's being ignored is the generational tidal wave. Tsunami.
You see it in the polling. It's significant.
Millennials are not, punk kids anymore.
Yeah.
We're grown.
So she's saying stuff like, and again, this kind of goes back to the clip I played earlier, but, AOC on her 2020 support of defunding the police during lockdowns, of course, rhetoric in that time is not rhetoric that we would use today.
I have a local city councilman that has this saying, woke one was crazy.
Woke one was crazy. Okay, that's
Bro, that is, the horse face memes are on point. Just saying.
And I think that what's important is that we have to assess what
was it. Did the movement go too far with some of those positions? You briefly supported the idea of defunding the police.
Well, I think that during this time and especially during COVID, there was a huge opening of the Overton window. We were shut down. There was some of the highest unemployment rates that we have seen because of those shutdowns. Yeah. And I think that the doors were really open in trying to entertain any and every policy that was going to get us to a better place. And I actually think that the discussions that were had in that time were quite fruitful. I think that when we talk about crime today, it's fundamentally different than the way that we talked about crime in bringing crime down. Right?
What?
And I think that we all share in the goals of having as low a crime rate as possible. I think that during lockdown, of course, rhetoric in that time is not rhetoric that we would use today. And I'm grateful that these candidates have the opportunity to present who they are to their electorate and what they're campaigning on in this moment.
So she's also been making a lot of waves with another story today. Now, I am going to give my honest assessment of this situation, just as I have many other times. Whether people listen to me or not is really irrelevant, but I will make my point because I believe that there is a strategy involved with what AOC is doing. And I think a lot of conservatives are walking right into a trap. So, right here, AOC has announced that she's freezing her eggs and has posted a video on her injecting herself with medication. I'm going to tell you what my theory about this is as we talk about it. But this to me is a trap right here. She is doing this so conservatives can dunk on her, and that is a massive turnoff to people in the middle. And a lot of conservatives are walking right into this by dunking on her. And it's not a good look because people in the middle are going to get turned off by it. But here it is right here. This is a cringe ass video, by the way, but this is 100% this is a trap is what this is.
Don't be weird about this, even though I know all of you will be. All right, everyone. Deco and I, day one of freezing my eggs. I'm diving into the process, and now I've got, let's see, all of this medicine here.
This is so cringe, but I'm just telling you, everybody's dunking on her, and it's not a good, it's a tactical mistake over this. It just is.
I'm going to inject this first, but I got a pro tip from a friend because this injection kind of stings. It kind of burns a little bit.
Why would you share this? I know you're talking about her. Because she is trying to bait conservatives into dunking on her. That's my theory behind it.
So a friend of mine told me.
And then you have all these people in the middle. They're like, well, I'm a woman in my 30s or I'm a woman in my early 40s. And I think there's nothing wrong with this. Like, it's all meant to get people in the middle to build sympathy. That's the whole point behind this.
That if you make the first injection first and let it sit while you're doing everything else, maybe it burns a little less. I don't know. But obviously I'm not doing this on live right now. Could you?
Og Dog says that you say you're a gamer, but you have a fake background. Og Dog. We've been over this, brother. Og Dog. The reason I have a fake background is because it reminds me of your mom's fake tits. They are great. And listen, I was never a big fan of the fake tits until your mom. And then was like, I need a fake background because it reminds me of Og Dog's mom's fake tits.
Imagine. I didn't want to distract myself too much by being on live because I'm injecting myself with things. Maybe later. Maybe if I become a pro at this, I'll do that. Maybe I should start an ASMR egg freezing channel.
This is so cringe.
I think they banned those on YouTube.
I hate this. I hate everything about it. We're not even going to watch the rest of this, but my point is, and right now, like, this has 1.3 million views. She's getting crushed. She's getting absolutely annihilated on social media, and I believe that's the intent behind it. I 100% believe that. And this is where you just got to be smarter than the situation, man. These people are evil. And they will utilize anything they can to garner sympathy from middle of the road voters. And I'm just telling you right now, that's my feelings on this. When I saw conservatives eating this shit up on social media and just crushing her and roasting, when I saw that, I'm like, this is exactly what they want. This is exactly what they want. This does not help. You are in. Steven Crowder said this years ago. I believe he said this before the 2020 election, if I'm not mistaken. People that watch Crowder more consistently maybe can remember. But Steven Crowder said, when you are not on the left, you have to play. Essentially, if you're a conservative or if you're a Republican or whatever, you are playing by a different set of rules. We are not even. We are not equals. They have a different rule set that they can play by. We are playing a different game because there are things that we cannot get away with that they get away with all day long. And you have to be aware of that. So yeah, man, we'll see. But she is 100% positioning herself for a 2028 run. And right now, look at the Democrat Party. Who can compete with her? Who? Like, honestly, that's an honest question. Who can compete with AOC on the Democratic side? Not Hegseth. What's his name? The fucking Trump said his name. The Pete guy. What's his name? Pete. Pete. Booty plug. Whatever his name is. Where's the thing at? Here we go.
When they took over, Buttigieg, who has no clue, he drives to work on his bicycle with his, in all fairness, with his husband on the back, which is a nice, loving relationship. But he didn't have a clue. This guy didn't have a clue. And he's actually a contender for president. Between him and Crockett, you can have that party.
Buttigieg. I can't remember that idiot's name. Darth Manic for 50 says, ban me and I will create an anti-CobraCast G&G and all of its crew and 199 movement. I will go down as the ultimate failed retard while burning my CobraCast sweatshirt online. Try me. Please don't. I beg you. I'm weak and desperate. I'm not saying the last part. What the hell's wrong with you? I have a strict rule around here, okay? If you send me $50 super chats, I'm not going to ban you ever. Those are the rules, okay? So I can't. I'm not allowed to. Thank you, Darth Manic. Ehab says the problem with Tucker's America First is it too isolationist. Isolation only works when others leave you alone. When others can work peacefully with everyone. When others don't try to destroy you. Well, there's many problems with it. I mean, do you know what's at the core of Tucker Carlson's 10-point plan? What's at the core of it is that me and all my friends hate Israel. That's at the core of his plan. That's it. Hey, yeah. Him and all of his friends, they collectively don't like Israel. And that is at the core of everything they're saying. And like, that's going to win you a bunch of, attention on social media. That's not going to win you elections. It's not going to win you anything. It will get you a lot of traction on social media. That's it. And I think people are really caught up in that. Let's see. Jason Nielsen says, how lit was that park hopping stream? Shout out to J and B. Yeah, man, it really was awesome. I was so happy to see that. It made me so happy to see it. So, and that's just a testament to the chat. Christopher Nolan says, curses Jeremiah. Stop asking me to broke back your mountain just because I support your LGBTQ plus lifestyle doesn't mean I wish to take part. Thank you, Christopher Nolan. Don Star Lex says, we are not foreign intelligence. We are not in the room when talks are going on. Stop being panicans. Cough Garfield. Do I have super chatters coughing super chatters out now? I respect that. Did I drive through El Paso? I did not. I drove a little north of that. So I kind of went through was it Wichita Falls and Dallas. So I was a little north of El Paso. Dan Campbell says, drove an 85 military Blazer, no cruise, no AC, no mufflers, top speed 75 miles an hour, 32 hours straight from Tucson to Panama City. Cry harder, Fig. I drove a Kia. What is it? What was my fucking car? What was that? A Kia. What the fuck is that basic Kia car that I had when I first started YouTubing? Is it a Rio? I think it was a Kia Rio. I drove that piece of shit all the way from Florida to Los Angeles. And this car has crank windows and shit, okay? So it was a Rio, I think. A Kia Rio is what that car was. And yeah, that sucked. But I did it, and that's the one I did the one run in. All the way. Florida, all the way to Los Angeles, one run. And then when I got to Los Angeles, I was so wired, I did a live stream. So I think I was up for about 45 or something like that straight hours on that trip. So, yeah. That car gets over 30 miles to the gallon. You damn right it did. That's the only good thing about it. BMCCB for 50 says just bank this supper chat for when, not if, I say some dumb shit. You would never say that. You would never say that. Okay? Listen, I now I want to know, because I did that stupid ass video on Geeks and Gamers. Hang on. I did some dumb videos back in the day. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know how to search this shit. Because I had like duct tape on the fender and shit like that and everything. Because Pablo Hidalgo, that's not it, is it? No. Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm did not like that I would make car videos. My God, this is 7 years ago. I got to look it up, though. I don't know which one it is. God, there's me doing a car video with Doomcock. You freaking kidding me? That's insane. Look at this shit. Me and Doomcock. This one, Lucasfilm employees don't like my car videos, so I'll make more. Good Lord. Oh, shit. That's a long time ago, man. I'll try to find the Pablo Hidalgo video, but I don't remember what the title of it was. It was something to do with Lucasfilm, though, and I had my Kia, my shitty Kia, in there. Let's see. Oh, here it is. All right. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. Nothing personal, Lucasfilm. So this is after Lucasfilm bitched about me making car videos. So I uploaded this stupid ass video of me with my Kia Rio.
I don't like you, Lucasfilm. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. You like my car videos? It's time to bring the big guns out now. That's right. It's time to bring Big Daddy out. Male toxicity at its finest right there. Vibes or Vagana, whichever will it be. Sit the fuck down, Lucasfilm. It's time I bring out Big Daddy. That's right. Look at there, Lucasfilm. Duct tape, quarter panel and all.
Yes, I drove this car from Florida to Los Angeles.
We will save Star Wars. Even if I have to bring out the big Kia, the duct tape Kia, to show my full toxic
All right, I can't watch this shit anymore. What the fuck's wrong with me? BMCCB says super FML. Copyright claim myself. Yeah, that was my Z car in the beginning of the video, though. This is my Z car right there. My good old Z car. 1990 300ZX right there. Man, that was like 7 years ago. Holy crap. Have you been keeping up with all the latest quartering drama? I mean, I've been seeing some stuff on Twitter. I replied to a few things. Like, I don't even know where to start on the quartering drama shit, man. Like, it is one of the greatest meltdowns and crash outs I have ever seen, and he just makes it worse. I'm not even going to get fully into it, but like, for instance, like, he went on a big rant the other day about all of his haters, and he just went spurging out. And he puts this tweet out right here. And the tweet says, "It's sad to see all these people spending hours, days, and months trying to destroy my coffee company, all while they scream about how bad life ruination is. They are all participating in it. I won't be bullied. It's really sad to see so many former friends doing it too." He gets community noted. He got community noted. The quartering is facing criticism over Amazon affiliate links to his website without a clear affiliate disclosure. Amazon requires associates to disclose this relationship, and the FTC rules require clear disclosure of material connections. Oh my God. He had this pinned. He pinned this tweet, and then it got community noted, and then he deleted all of the tweets. How do you keep ending up in this situation, dude? I tried to tell this guy to call me. I'm like, bro, call me. Like, hit me up. This was like months ago. The last message I shared with the quartering was, dude, you need somebody to check you. You have my phone number. Call me. And I'm like, I'm trying. Like, this is so bad. And I don't get it, man. But I'm not going to focus on it too much. There's better people that are doing that job. But I just can't believe it. I don't understand what has happened and how he just keeps making it worse every day. I'll just say to the quartering, the internet is for talking shit and having fun. If you take the shit too seriously, this is what happens. All right? Like, there's a time and a place. Just have fun with it, bro. But the internet doesn't really, like, I'm not trying to say that individual people don't care or whatever. I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, the internet wants to be entertained. When you stop entertaining them, they're going to find a way to get entertainment out of you. And the quartering became very boring over the last several years. And people got tired of ad reads. They got tired of being told to go to Rumble. They got tired of being told about fucking coffee companies. They got tired of fucking being told all of these fucking companies to, like, they just want to see the news. They want you to read a few articles on the fucking internet and tell them about woke dumb shit. And you got so fucking big with your subscribers, you started to think that people actually gave a fuck about your opinions. They don't, because you're boring as fuck. So you decided, oh, I've got a few million subscribers. Now people care about. No, the fuck they don't. They never cared about you. They cared about you manipulating the algorithm. And they basically said, hey, I need somebody to kind of give me the basic news of the day and what shit's going on. And that's all they wanted out of you. And then you got so boring that they now have used you to become more entertaining than you've ever been by trolling the living fuck out of you. And you're too stupid to see that. This is not complicated. The internet will always win. But other than that, I've only been seeing people talk about it. I'm just sitting back with popcorn watching, and I'm essentially what I'm doing is I'm doing what every streamer should do. I am learning what not to do on the internet by watching the quartering crash out. It is a perfect template for what not to do on the internet. Just watch the quartering and literally do the exact opposite, and you will be fine on the internet. So there you have it right there. Hail, yellow flash. Quartering is so bad, man. But I don't feel sympathy because ultimately you can only help someone if they, like, you can't help someone if they don't want to help themselves. I'm not going to pull DMs up, but I will read if I can, considering I'm blocked now. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can't even access my DMs with him. I don't guess. Can I? Let's see. The quartering. Okay, here we go. I can't even scroll the conversation. Holy shit. This conversation is read only. I can't even scroll anything. Huh. Oh, well. I don't know why I can't read anything. But yeah. Anyway, one of the last things I remember saying to him was, you have my phone number, man. You need somebody to actually check you. Hit me up. And I got blocked. So I was like, at that point, I was like, all right, whatever. But anyway, people like Dermy Wormy, people like Don Flurgandy, I think's his name. Obviously, Kino Casino, Meme Copium. Those guys are doing a much better job. Alyssa Clips obviously is putting a lot of stuff over there on her channel. Those channels are far better at covering this shit than me. I'm just enjoying the show. But anyway, dude needs a lot of help. And it's beyond anything I can do. Packet Proton says, you had 2 weeks before that to see the Minions. I sent it the day or two before it released. Glad you had fun, though. You know what? Packet Protons, you're right. I'll see it this week. Summer, what up, Summer? Had my Tesla self-drive me to Vegas because I'm a chick. Don't know how you did that long drive both ways. Train next time? No, Summer was there. Hail to you, Summer. Yeah, I love driving. I really do. The drive really wasn't the problem. The vehicle that I had was the problem. Little Orphan Funkhauser says D-Day Cobra, he threatened to strike Alyssa Clips tonight, by the way. Did he? Good Lord, man. I just don't understand it. Let's see. If he's, I guess that's not surprising at this point that he's threatening to strike all these channels, but it's not going to help anything. CG says, I liked Tucker when he was at Fox News for a while. I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but now lost absolutely all respect for him. I'll say this about Tucker. I was never really a fan of Tucker at Fox News. I didn't hate him. I just never really was a fan, but I became a fan of Tucker after Fox fired him and he became part of MAGA and he was fully embraced by MAGA. And in my opinion, I think that he was the number 2 person in MAGA, and that's a distant number 2, but obviously Trump is the king. He's the MAGA king. But at the height of the 2024 campaign, I believe Tucker Carlson was the second most popular person in MAGA. Absolutely. And you don't just piss that away. There has to be something, and again, I'm just applying common sense to this, but like there has to be something that lures you away from that. You don't just move away from being the number 2 person in the greatest political movement of our lifetimes. So what actually pulled him away from MAGA? I believe that there's, again, common sense is something had to pull him away from MAGA. Something that was financially beneficial. And, so now, I think right now, I got to think about this before I say it. I think that Tucker Carlson may be the most influential talking head in the political sphere right now. I gotta think about that for a minute, but I think I mean, again, just a talking head. I'm not talking about like Trump and Vance and Rubio and all those people, but I'm talking like a talking head. I mean, he's probably the most influential talking head right now. Like just him alone, not with all the, the bells and the whistles and all that. It doesn't mean that he has pull. Like some people think he has bigger pull than he does. He's never going to win an election. He's never going to be able to be on that level. He doesn't have that much. But in his lane, like Ben Shapiro has no pull anymore. Like none. And I mean, obviously Ben is popular and he has his popularity, but Ben's popularity, whereas, pre-2020, Ben Shapiro's popularity, let's say like 2015, 2016, 2017, Ben Shapiro's popularity was at a fucking 10. Ben Shapiro was an unstoppable force. He was going viral all the time. He was killing it. He was growing in subscribers. He was crushing it. If he was at a 10 at his height, Ben is probably at about a 2 or a 3 right now. He just doesn't have the pull that he used to have. And everybody kind of, peaks and valleys for everybody. But Ben, because of the anti-Israel narrative and how popular that's become and how Ben Shapiro is pretty much the poster boy for Israel in the United States of America, that has had a very negative effect on Ben Shapiro's public perception right now online, a huge one. And he's kind of been his own worst enemy too with how he approaches the Israel stuff. I know he tries to dance around it, but he does himself no favors in how he handles the Israel stuff. None at all. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, you're not doctors. Stop questioning the vaccine. Remember when we were all told that just for asking questions during the coof? Always ask questions. Yeah, I encouraged you to. I said there's no problem with you having doubts about Trump's stuff right now. Let's see. Mr. Blue Sky says about to head out, but Rumi Allie loved the shout out and said she'll be in chat tomorrow night. I will watch the rest of this later. Have a great rest of the stream. Hail everyone. You see that, chat? Allie's going to be here tomorrow in chat. She gets very impressed by super chats from what I hear. Just saying. Okay? Just saying. Thank you, Mr. Blue Sky. Slane Oates says that Tucker is the demon. I ain't going to try to say that shit. Thank you, Slane Hope. This is deeply personal. She's doing this for clout. Talking about AOC, right? Slane Hope says AOC is using her own unborn children as hostages. Absolutely she is. And this is how evil they are. This is my point. This is how evil they are. John Jones says, I did a road trip from Vegas to the East Coast a few years ago after a 6-week internship in Vegas. Man, that changed me. I love Las Vegas, and I say this. So if you're just tuning in, first of all, thank you for everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. I've been away for a week because we did the Friday Night Tights fan meetup in Las Vegas, and so I drove all the way from Florida to Vegas and back. So it was like whatever 70-something hours round trip. And we had a great time. Got to meet a ton of people. A lot of you here in the chat, and so it was great. So that's what was wrong. Well, that's where I was. But I'm back now and expect multiple streams, on the dailies, hopefully, and to catch back up on all of the news and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to catching up because man, it's been a lot. But it was fun. I love Vegas. As a person that doesn't party, that doesn't drink, that doesn't do all of that, I just love the atmosphere in Vegas. It's an awesome place, man. I will say, man, like those showgirls that are out there, man, they are aggressive now. They are very aggressive. This was one of the mornings I got up and I'll say morning, it's probably like 1 o'clock or whatever. The heat was insane in Vegas. So I was walking from my hotel to an In-N-Out Burger, always going to In-N-Out. I was walking from my hotel to In-N-Out, and these two showgirls are out there. I mean, it took all of my, focus to just not it's just boobs right there, man. And I'm just like trying to walk forward. And they're like, and it was just like, it was one of those, like, it was just me walking that area for like a split second because the walkway wasn't letting people pass. So I'm like, oh God, here we go. And they're just like, hey honey, how are you? I'm like, just keep walking. Look down. Don't look at the titties. Just keep walking. And they're like being very aggressive. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you kidding me? So I just head down, focus, don't get distracted by the boobies. But that's Vegas for you. Sam says, Ayo, tell me this is AI and you're not part of Kia Boys. I don't know what that means. Did the streamer just say boobs? I'm listening. Johnny Whiskey says, swig of apple juice for the working man. That's right. KJL, or is it KJL Andrew? Says, how about our Sydney helping out her city? Pray for Spokane. Is that how you say it? Spokane? Is that Washington? Did I say that right? Knee-high spy. Is it too late for my grift tax? Welcome back, Jeremy. It is never too late for some grift tax. Never. That car is too old for Kia Boy. I don't know what Kia Boys is. Spokane? Is that how you say it? Spokane? Spokane, is that it? Ogdog says, when are you ending? I got shit to do. No time soon because you said that. Apparently I am butchering it. No, it's never too late for grift tax, knee-high spy. Never. So it's Spokane. Is that it? All right. Ben Shapiroology with 2 Y's. Oh my God. Little Jim Zillow says, did you see Sydney Sweeney? Let's see. Did you see Sweeney need video great personality. What? Did you see Sweeney need video great personality? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hold on. There's a new Sydney Sweeney video that I think is going to be added to the snake pit. Let's see. Let's see. Sydney Sweeney. It's a good video. Can we show this? Oh my God. Wait, is this for real? Holy crap. I haven't seen that version. Hang on. I gotta. Okay. Dougie B did send a $200. So I haven't seen this full video. I've not seen this one. It's very good. It's very educational. I'm going to show you, chat, because I think you guys need to see this. Okay?
I am in some new Do What Makes You Naked pieces. This is just a romper. I got a mic on me. And then this is a little like ballet wrap. And then I've got a scoop neck underneath.
God bless America. Yes, she knows what she's doing. Yes, she does. Look at the chat going absolutely crazy. I support her. Oh, man, that was good. All right, so we have more stuff to talk about. As matter of fact, somebody sent a super chat. Thoughts on Aaron Rodgers McAfee interview this week? So I want to talk about that, and I'm going to pull that up because Aaron Rodgers had a moment, let's see, on the Pat McAfee show. Let's see, Aaron Rodgers was on ESPN when he said this. Jay Ritzy for 50 says that's last video. You mean that last video? You got so excited you put an apostrophe S, and I'm okay with that. Summer of Doom says I called my husband in. Okay, see, that's respect right there. Summer, respect. Okay, massive respect. Thank you, Jay Ritzy. I appreciate it. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers was talking about Fauci, and he did this on ESPN on the Pat McAfee show. Okay, this is amazing. Here we go.
The years of past.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
gotta
that.
love that guy.
Okay.
Like that absolute coward, Tony Fauci. Absolute coward.
Yeah.
Hey, it's back, Are you kidding me?
Yeah. 111
You
times.
got a pardon and you're in front and you pleaded over 100 times at the White House. What are you scared of, Tony?
Yeah.
I thought you were the science.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were I am science, and you get up there and you can't answer a question.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And how much time did the network spend at that? How much time did they spend on my responses every week, on my vaccination status, on Taylor and Travis's wedding?
Yeah.
Did they do even a minute? Did they do even a minute on Tony Fauci?
No, I don't think I've heard
Nah, I
anything.
bet they didn't.
But on that note,
And there was another scandal this offseason, too, involving a voter for MVP, for Coach of the Year. How much time did your network spend? Where's your cap? Did your network spend on
our
that?
network.
I wish
How much time did you spend?
This is awesome.
Tony, go back to Fauci? Yeah. Go back to the coward Tony Fauci and his science?
Hold on now.
Who's spending the entire time writing in his diary about how fun it is to be famous?
Dude, I love this. I have never been an Aaron Rodgers fan, okay? But I love this.
You got to be kidding me.
Okay, so on that note,
What are you going to say about me now?
Debate him,
What are you going to say about me
no,
now?
I got no debate here. You had a 500.
No, seriously, what are they going to say about me now? Now that you can't talk about the COVID stuff because obviously it was made, in a lab in China. That's like not even questionable anymore. Tony Fauci is an absolute criminal. I'm on good terms with my family. I'm on good terms with my family. What are you going to say now? What are you going to say now?
I want to let you know, it's been a fun ride for you. I would assume over the last
It's
couple.
been a great life and a great career. And it's nice to be sitting on this side now, especially after that coward played the fifth over 100 times.
Okay.
I thought you had a part in there, Tony. Why couldn't you answer one question the entire time?
Okay, we got 4 minutes until the heart out.
Yeah, I got 4 more minutes in it. We keep this shit going. We keep it going. I got at least 4 minutes.
Okay,
There's a lot of silence, though, but I will say this: I gotta give flowers to Stephen A. Smith, my old friend Stephen A., because he was man enough to actually admit and apologize to Kyrie Irving.
Yes,
So I got to
there you
give
go.
shout out to my guy Stephen A. You are not a coward.
He didn't apologize to you, though.
I appreciate you.
Okay, can we talk about? We'll wrap up that conversation.
Other than that, there's been a lot of silence. I feel like, like 19 seconds about one subject. Oh, don't talk about that. We can talk about Rex Ryan's foot fetish, but please don't talk about, anything else right now. Don't talk about, any scandals involved. Don't talk about, pop culture. Talk about Taylor and Travis's wedding. Yeah, what do the insiders know about that? But don't talk about, shit that actually has to do with our business or righting wrong.
Bro, you see this you see this sign in the background? It says "Let's go commies." It's got the Redskins logo. That's awesome.
Can we remind people? Can we remind people a little bit why you're doing all this? Can we remind people?
No, I don't care.
Okay, so in 2020, we were there for all of this.
2021.
So, somebody says you think that he mentioned Kyrie, Aaron, and Djokovic. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe he did, but he went overboard with the Kyrie stuff. And I'm not saying he shouldn't have, but he made Kyrie the center point. And it's like, like Aaron Rodgers is the person that I remember catching the most hell from the media about all of this. Probably because he was the biggest name, because Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. And so he was obviously a big name when all that happened. I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I respect where he's coming from with this. I respect I respect that he's taking his victory lap as he should, because he was crushed for this, and now he's been proven right. Fauci is garbage. So I was happy to see this from Aaron Rodgers. Absolutely. Sam says, look up Kia Boys news coverage. I think the chat will love to see your reaction to it. Kia Boys. I don't know anything about this. I'm not sure I want to look this up. Kia Boys. $50 minutes. Kia Boys documentary. What? What is this shit?
Looks to steal a car. I can show you inside your car. What? Here, guys, this is what I'm going to do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. Hello, everybody. My name is Tommy G, and today I'm going boots on the ground, cover a notorious group of kids, the Kia Boys. These kids are legendary for the amount of cars they are stealing in Milwaukee. Just last year alone, they've stolen 10,000 cars, in particular Kias and Hyundais. Let's roll the tape so I can show you what they do.
Bro, look at these dumbass Kia Boys. Oh my God.
Okay, there's only one appropriate response. Buckingham's vid is better. Okay, I can pull that one up. There's only one appropriate response.
Somebody get these beggars out of here.
All right, let me look out Buckingham's video. Hang on. Oh God, that's the 50-minute one though. I can't watch this whole thing. a 50-minute video.
Cars do you think you guys are getting?
14 a week, definitely.
How many cars do you think you guys have taken in your lifetime collectively?
500 car thefts. He got like at least 150 car thefts. Stay tuned.
Warning. This documentary is for educational purposes only. I want to stress that the behavior depicted in this video is dangerous, illegal, and should never be replicated. It only takes one bad decision to ruin your life or someone else's. A car theft epidemic has been spreading all across America. Equipped with nothing more than a USB cable and a screwdriver, car thieves are able to steal your vehicle in under a single minute. And one of the craziest parts about it is oftentimes they aren't doing it for money. Many times they are doing it just for the fun of it. In today's video, I spend 2 days with the Kia boys, documenting them stealing cars, going on joyrides, running from police, and even capture the moment a gunman shoots our car up with me in the front seat. So buckle up and get ready to watch one of the wildest videos the internet has to offer as we get an inside look into life as a car thief.
I have never heard of this right here. I've never heard of the Kia boys. Have I heard of a certain percentage of the population stealing? Yes, I have. I've often wondered about this because a lot of you are saying arrest him too. So there's these channels that I watch. What is there's a name of this channel. I want to bring this up because I find this to be fascinating. Let's see here. There's this channel called The Proper People. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this channel. The Proper People. Fascinating channel, okay? And I don't understand how they get away with the shit that they get away with. Let's just go to most popular, okay? So they go to abandoned places and they film themselves in these abandoned places. You're trespassing. You are literally recording yourself trespassing. I think it's fascinating to watch. I love watching it, but I don't understand. Like, you are literally recording yourself committing a crime. I don't understand how they get away with it. Like, it's crazy to me. It's great content, and it's something that I've wanted to go to abandoned places like this and document them. But I'm thinking to myself, like, you're filming yourself committing crimes, you know? So anyway, let's watch a little bit more of this.
Yeah, you gotta see. Somebody just blew at us. Oh, go. Somebody going at this bitch.
Okay, everyone, right now it's about 1 a.m. We're deep inside the city of Detroit, and we have a whole gang of Kia boys with me right now.
313 Kia boys, we tweak the city. Keep them cars locked. We coming.
Wait a minute. I'm already, like, hang on, look.
Boys with me right
watch
now.
This.
313 Kia boys.
He's got his shirt off, and he's showing a tattoo on his arm. Why are you covering your face when you're already showing your tattoos on your arm? You're identifying yourself right there.
Boys, we tweak the city. Keep them cars locked. We coming for them. Kia boys, Detroit.
We taking everything. Don't never leave your kids in the car. We coming to get them.
What's the easiest car to steal from y'all's perspective?
Any Kia with ignition.
Keys and Hondas, anything with an ignition. If I see the ignition going, I'm going to take it.
You may be wondering why Kias and Hondas specifically are being targeted. One of the main reasons is a lack of a security feature in these vehicles called an immobilizer. An immobilizer stops a vehicle.
Thank you, Bella Stella. Fascinating. No, good sir. You're fascinating to talk to. Thank you, Bella Stella.
From being turned on unless the owner's specific key is inside the vehicle. So even if you hotwire it or have a makeshift key, you cannot steal it. Advice for someone who doesn't want their car stolen is get a push to start.
Even push to starts can get took too.
Yeah,
we got a tab. We taking that.
We don't discriminate on no whips. Put your shit in your garage, man. Or your shit took. Keep them wheel locks on. Man, we take them bitches off too.
So I drive a 2017 Toyota Prius. Is that a car that you guys would be interested in stealing?
I mean,
anything that's around.
You drive a Prius? Why?
Running anything on four wheels, we taking.
Damn it.
Not you though. You cool.
You
want to stay on?
Yeah, you got
to. Thank you, bro.
We're not gonna do that.
Somebody take your shit. We'll get it back for you.
If any one of y'all take his car, we coming for y'all.
So what's in it for you guys? Is it the monetary gain?
It's the money, the fun of it, and the fame.
Everything what he said, for real.
But the fame, if you do get actually famous off it, then you're just gonna be arrested, no?
Yeah, but we really don't care about none of that, for real. We just live our life to the fullest.
We don't think about the bad part. We think about the good part. You only live once.
Yeah.
You only live
You only
once.
live once in this shit. Live once. No risk, no reward. If you're not out here in the field, don't be in it.
Fame is an odd thing for a car thief to be after, but it can almost entirely be attributed to a TikTok trend that started in 2021. People were going massively viral for stealing Kias and posting themselves doing it on the platform. When this trend hit the internet in June of 2021,
we are so fucked. The fact that this is what gets traction online right here.
Kia thefts in Milwaukee went up by 2,500%, resulting in 16 Kias per day being stolen in Milwaukee alone.
In 2021, there were 130 Kia and Hyundai vehicles stolen in the city of Detroit. But in 2022, that number skyrocketed to 1,450.
Hundreds of people were getting their cars stolen and literally seeing viral videos online of the thief going on a joyride in their vehicle.
But I was just amazed at how someone could boldly in broad daylight come onto your property and steal your car. And lo and behold, when I went to their Instagram page, it was the third video posted.
Her son's stolen Kia cruising around Grand River and Oakman.
My good friend Tommy G did one of the first documentaries about this growing phenomenon, landing him on the news, providing some much needed attention at just how prevalent these thefts were becoming.
A lot of fucking chat is so funny, dude. I love the chat so much.
These kids are more reckless than I could have imagined. I was surprised at how much of a lack of regard they did have for people.
You guys don't fear, going to jail and being locked up in a cage for 20 years?
Everybody over here. We already been there, done that. This ain't nothing new.
The police don't be on shit.
Don't tell them shit. They don't know nothing unless you tell them something.
So, I'm curious, how much money can you make in a year doing this kind of stuff?
At least 50,000, like just selling them bitches.
Wait. 50,000 a year? Bro, I made more than 50,000 a year as an assistant produce manager in a fucking grocery store. Bro, I get 50K a year, dog. What? What?
They don't know nothing unless you tell them something.
So, I'm curious, how much money can you make in a year doing this kind of stuff?
At least 50,000, like just selling them bitches, breaking the purse down, like.
We car hop too and be finding exotic luxury shit, and they be paying top dollar for them.
Car hopping is a term people use to describe the process of going around, checking if car doors are unlocked, stealing any valuable items out of the vehicle instead of the car itself.
From a moral perspective, do you guys ever think like, damn, I just stole a vehicle of a single mother?
No, fuck the people. We get how we live, man. We don't care.
We got to eat.
We
We don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about us. We got to eat at the end of the day.
They better have insurance shit. That's all I got to say. Sometimes I do be feeling bad, but the cars already be gone.
If their keys is in the car, they liable to get it snatched. They stupid. Yeah. It's like they want us to take it.
They ask for it.
You got to take it to teach them a lesson.
They don't value shit. We don't leave keys in our whip around here. Yeah.
Fuck the police. Tell them come get us. Detroit Kia boys.
So you never think like, damn, single mother trying to get her kids to daycare and then go work at the hospital. She works 60 hours a week. You took her car. You just fucked up her whole year. Doesn't matter?
Sometimes it don't matter. Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah, everything happened for a reason. It can't cost my mind sometimes, but at the end of the day, I got to get some money.
They be having assurance.
Yeah.
Somebody get these beggars out of here.
How would y'all feel personally if someone stole your car?
We'd try to do something to them.
They wouldn't even try to attempt to do that, because if they do that, they already know what's going to happen.
They're not even going to be able to pull off, and that bitch is going to be over. As soon as they hop in that bitch, they gone.
Right on stop. Right on the scene.
Right there, ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nobody go steal shit from us. We do the taking.
You feel like if someone stole your car, it'd be warranted to kill them?
Hell yeah.
Yes. In Detroit, yes. In Detroit, you dead.
We'll take your shit any time of the day. Broad day, nighttime, it'll happen on everything. You seen the police were just out here. Yeah, they just took one of our cars.
Remember where we got it from? We'll come take it again if you get it back.
As outrageous as this sounds, it's legitimately something that happens. While
the level of arrogance And the lack of respect for societal norms is truly incredible. It really is. And you're on camera admitting to crimes. You're on camera. You're visibly showing, tattoos. You're identifying who you are to the world. You're saying that you don't care about anybody. You don't care about hurting people. You don't care about putting people out. This is an amazing video that should not be shocking to anybody.
Doing research, I found 2 different news stories from Detroit where people had the exact same car stolen on 3 different occasions.
Matt Schroyer has had his car stolen 3 times within the past year.
This is basically a
As soon as he he deserves it.
abuse.
Right now to a Detroit woman who is fed up after her Kia was
3 times within the past year.
This is basically abuse.
Right now to a Detroit woman who is fed up after her Kia was stolen 3 times in the last 4 months.
It's hard to think that a company as
Okay, somebody please. All right, listen. When I need this clip. I need this clip for like during live streams when you guys are just talking shit, so I can just play.
Right now to a Detroit
right here.
Matt Schroyer has had his car stolen 3 times within the past year.
This is basically abuse.
Right now to a Detroit woman who is fed up after her Kia was stolen 3 times in the last 4 months.
It's hard to think that a company as tech savvy as Kia would have an issue like going on.
I'm going to let somebody do this for me right here. Hang on just a minute. Hang on. This is my hang on, I gotta find it. All right, here we go. So this is my reaction to seeing that. So what PewDiePie did right here, okay? This was my initial reaction.
What is that? What is that? What is that thing? What is what is that? What is that? What is that thing?
Knowing like this where somebody could just bust your ignition out and stick a phone charger in it and start it up and pull off.
And the most messed up part about these stories is, after the second time their car was stolen, they wanted to get a new one, but they just didn't have the money.
Do you guys have any Kias or cars right now?
Not at the second, but we about to get active.
So you guys could get one pretty quick?
Quick. Anything we see, this, flathead and charger. That's all you need
right here.
And this right here?
Right here is the best thing you're going to ever have when you have a Kia in the Hyundai. Like, even times I was stranded, I had this, and I had found the charger in the car, and I made it home.
So those are, all you need is a flathead screwdriver and a charger.
Man, I'm glad I didn't know about this when I drove across the country when I had a Kia. On my little Kia Rio, I would have been scared to death going everywhere.
Yes.
That on him.
Yes.
More than anything.
More than my phone. Every times I done lost my phone and I had this and I done bought me a phone off a flathead and the charger.
And just whenever you guys feel like it, you can just go find a car, get it, and bring it right to where we're at right now?
Yes.
Whenever we feel like
Anytime we want to.
if we in the right spot or if we know what's some at, which we do.
Every night we got to. That's the only way we gonna live.
Every night. We do this on our own. Detroit Kia Boys 313.
Don't try this shit at home, kids. This shit is not
Don't
safe.
try this shit at home. Cautious. It's our life. We choose to do wrong. He have nothing to do with anything. We do this daily basis, every day, every night. Anytime we feel like. Watch the whole video.
Now we get an inside look at how the Kia boys go out on the hunt and search for a vehicle to steal. They are mainly looking for Kias and Hondas that have key ignitions, not push-to-starts. When they find one to steal, they use a screwdriver to break open the passenger side rear window. Next, they use that same screwdriver to break off the plastic around the steering column. You can pop off the part of the ignition cylinder you insert the key into, and this will expose a small rectangular metal pin. You can use a charging cable to rotate and actually start the... Oh shit, who's that? It's wild to imagine risking your life walking into someone
So I have a question, and I don't know the answer to this question, but wouldn't this guy, I know he's filming it from a documentary standpoint, but aren't you an accomplice in this? Like, you're literally documenting a crime happening, and instead of calling the authorities, you're filming it for content on the internet. Like, you would be this is crazy to me.
someone's driveway, breaking into their car and stealing it. It's even crazier to imagine getting caught sprinting away and immediately going to steal another car. Well, no need to imagine, because that's exactly what happened, and the second attempt was successful.
All right, you guys, we're back.
Oh, I didn't mean to highlight that. Sorry. Didn't mean to highlight this. Would never want to bring up or brag that I was right. Sorry about that. Thank you for the comment, though.
Back with them. They went out on a mission and they got themselves a vehicle. 2018.
Yeah, okay, man.
Okay, man.
Look, yeah, they broke the glass in the window and yo, I would be so pissed if they broke my window. Holy shit.
Come get this trunk.
What's in here? Oh, are you guys looting the trunk right now?
Yes, I just take what's in there. Everything what's in here is not ours. Yes, everything is ours now. I mean, sorry for whoever car it is, but you know, we need to pay.
Is there any amount of guilt when you see, all this stuff and you're taking it?
A little bit, just a little bit. I know.
Was he doing the, I don't know how many people are going to know this reference, but did you hear how he was talking to him? So back in the day, there was a show on MTV called TRL Live, Total Request Live. And there was a host named Carson Daly. And whenever Carson Daly would have, when he would have certain guests on, so like when he would talk to rappers, he would like, yo, what up, dog? What up, dog? He would talk like that. But then when he had white people on, he'd talk completely different. He's talking to this black dude like he's black.
Is there any amount of guilt when you see, all this stuff?
It is, but we need to pay.
Any amount of guilt when you see this, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Is there any amount of guilt when you see, all this stuff and you're taking it?
A little bit, just a little bit. I know I got a heart, I ain't no bad human being.
I'm a bad human being. Fuck them.
What's your mental process when you think like, I really just do not care about wronging this person?
Motherfuckers don't care about me, so why would I care about them? They got money. They can get some shit again.
You feel like if you were in a dire situation, a stranger wouldn't help you?
No. No matter what it is. I done watched them nigga get shot. They walking up to the porch asking for help. They not helping. So I don't give a fuck about nobody.
Give us the rundown on how exactly you were able to acquire this vehicle.
I can't imagine why people walk on the other side of the street. Like I'm blown away why anyone will walk on the opposite side of the street when they see someone like that walking down. It blows my mind.
Vehicle without a key.
With this right here and this right here, I pop the window, then climb through the front, pop the ignition column. The wheel lock was in here, but I guess they ain't use it.
Oh, they didn't even put the wheel lock on.
The wheel lock on here.
So this is someone's vehicle that this guy is documenting people stealing this vehicle. And instead of calling the authorities, This guy is documenting it so that he can make content. What the fuck world do we live in right now? This is insane. This is absolutely ridiculous. This just shows you how society is falling the fuck apart.
And here, I just got the flathead, you know, boom, and then it's easy and simple when you just, you know, just with a cable.
That's just with a USB cable?
With a USB cable. Charge a phone for a phone cord.
What is this that you're breaking off right here?
That's a tractor. That's an antenna. But it's also a tractor. Once you get a Kia, always take the top pin off that bitch. That's the tractor.
Oh, they got a GPS in here. They ain't even use it. This shit bad. If you go to leave this in the car and don't even use it, you don't need to have a car.
Once you guys take these, what do you do with them?
We can probably show you in a minute.
Yeah, beat them up, brother. Okay, man. Okay, man.
So as soon as I hop in the car with the Kia boys, they immediately start jerking the wheel in a way that makes me slam my camera into the door and breaks my $600 microphone.
Driving so.
Then I look up and we are literally driving on the opposite side of the road.
Bro, get that shit. Get that shit. They going crazy. Fuck out the way.
Oh, wrong side of the road.
Then we start ripping all around the city in an absolutely ridiculous way.
Kia boy, I want to came down here with the yeah. Yeah. Gee, busting out this fucking Nike tape.
This just aggravates me more than anything, man. This just aggravates the shit out of me. Like, I mean, I have a family. I you know, to think that, you know, whether it's my family or somebody else's family that could be out there and you could get hit, you could kill someone, and this is fucking insane. I don't even want to watch this shit anymore. It pisses me off more than anything, and it's disgusting. It's horrible, and it is like, I don't want to take away from the fact that the guy that is doing this is putting himself in a lot of risk. So I do appreciate that. I don't want to be, you know, disrespectful to him from that perspective, because he is putting himself in a lot of fucking danger. And that's not something that everybody's going to do. So he's not making easy content by any stretch of the imagination, but he is putting himself in danger. But it's like, I could never be involved in something like this. Like, I would just be like, I don't want you anywhere near me. You know, this is mind blowing to me. But look, if you want to, obviously Branding Buckingham, that's the channel. I'm sure Mods can drop a link to it if you want to watch the rest of this. And apparently, from what the chat's saying, he's got more videos on this that are crazy as hell. So that's wild stuff, man. But I can't take any more of it, because there's only one way to finish that one off.
Somebody get these beggars out of here.
Get these beggars out of here. Man, that's crazy. How does YouTube keep this monetized? I mean, I don't know if he's monetized or not, but guys like that. What's that one guy that's that does all the crazy stuff, and he got his Patreon got taken down? What's that guy's name? He does crazy videos. Somebody will say his name here in just a minute. No, not Whistling Diesel. Tyler, is it Riviera? Is that how you say Riveria? But yeah, that Tyler guy. Oliveria. Yeah, something like that. That's it. Yeah. He gets hit a lot on some of the crazy stuff he does. So that's wild, man. Thank you guys for letting me know about that. I knew nothing about the Kia boys. I wish I didn't know anything about them now, but I do. Bill Herb says, what's up, Jeremy? Hope all is well. How was Vegas? Also, Gary looked like James Gunn with his fresh haircut. Also, I'm glad the Odyssey and Spider-Man have pushed the Mandalorian out of the top 10. Now we just need it out of the top 20. Well, the Mandalorian's a failure beyond it. I mean, it's just an absolute failure. And yeah, Spider-Man and the Odyssey are dominating right now. Spider-Man, those numbers are crazy for Spider-Man, and Odyssey's crushing it as well. So, but I'm happy things like, you know, Supergirl and Mandalorian just got absolutely destroyed, rightfully so, at the box office. Grapthar's Hammer says basically Beardo without a beard. River Miles says, yes, sir. Yes, it is. What's up, River Miles? Good to see you, brother. We got Horror Amarada says, I didn't get a chance to see you, but Sheep told me you gave he gave you a proper greeting. Great meetup as usual. So when I got to see Sheep, and I just yelled. I yelled it out when Sheep walked up. I said, somebody get these beggars out of here. I just said it as loud as I could. It was freaking awesome. Thank you, Horror Amarada. Sorry I missed you. TJ says, that beggar stole my I paused my game to be here hoodie. Wondered where that went. Stream Hero says that a lawyer would tell you he's now an accomplice of the crime. He knowingly filmed himself with and rode with and on the road with them. Doing this for journalism is no excuse. That would be my thoughts behind it. Me, myself, and I says, or you could invest in the stock market. You just mad says it's easier to be a greeter at Walmart plus benefits. Little Jim Sailor says, I have so many words, not a single good one. I hear you on that, man. Flag Ninja says, 48 months. You've been doing this for 4 years. I respect the grift. Hail the mage, IDOT, the chat, the mods, and everyone else in the 199. Thank you, Flag Ninja. Stream Hero says, it's been 84 years. What even is this show? Who is this? What is the 199? Welcome back. Sorry, I've been bored without my fix of CobraCast. I've been bored without you guys too. So Brother Kruger the Ninth says, sorry, I can't send a super groceries and whatnot, but I'm glad you're back. Missed you and your fitness. How come no meetup stream on G&G? Yeah, I had so much going on. I didn't even think about it. That's on me though. That's on me. Clutch City says, welcome back, Effer. Finally, things are back to normal with you live. By the way, shout out to Star Wars Theory for that badass Vader film. Thank you. John Jones says, welcome back, good Jer. Slain Hope says, they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but Jeremy looks much bigger IRL compared to Ryan, who looks anorexic. I'll catch you guys in Vegas next year. Yeah, I mean, I think people on camera, people think that I'm a little shorter and stockier, but I'm actually tall and lanky. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody that sees me in person for the first time, they're like, you're a lot taller than I thought. And I was like, how tall did you think I am? Teresa Young says, wish I could have gone to Vegas. Never been there. I'm glad you had a safe trip. Hail the 199. Thank you. The Exalted Patriarch says, sending respect from Sacramento, 199 for life. Thank you. John the Beagle Dad says, voted today in Florida. Glad I got it over with. Welcome to another video. Oh, no. You're good. Don't be on that bread fresh. What? Let's see. Yes, there's Carla. Says, can confirm he's tall. Met Carla. It was awesome meeting you, Carla. River Miles says, turnarounds. What's a turnaround? Keenan says, did you see the movie How High? With Method Man? Is that right? A long time ago. If that's the one, How High? That has Method Man in it, right? He deserved that with a thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I saw that a long time ago. Rub-a-Dub says, same thing Don Lemon did, and nothing happened to him. That's true. Vault 199 says $50,000 car theft plus $100,000 welfare fraud per person. Maximus BT says Breitz montage. Godzilla's Greasel says this is a mockumentary slasher movie Behind the Mask. The rise of Leslie Vernon, except the protagonist found her heart before the climax. Bill Herb says, I think the documentary guy is worse here. He knows it better. Arrest them all. He's encouraging this BS at this point. Jim P says, the Kia ends are likely in a blue city in a blue state. Probably so. Beastie Man says it was cool in Las Vegas. At the same time, President Trump was there. What a coincidence. Hail. That is true. It was hot, man. It was hot in Vegas. Johnny Whiskey says it was good to see you again. Every time I do, I have a lot to ask and tell you, but I always lose them. It's all good. Please give Krista my present and let me know if she likes it. To tell her it's from Japan. She has already gotten it and dropped it off earlier. So there's something I want to know. I talked to Gary and about Don Bluth, and I want to help with getting money for his movie before he passes away. When you say you may hold a meetup in DC, can you tell us more? I don't know anything yet. It's just that we're in the early stages, so I don't have any information yet. I'm hoping for any kind of luck to meet Trump, Elon, or anyone associated with them. I can pass a request for them to donate to Don Bluth so his movies can happen before he buys the farm. If you don't know Don Bluth, he made A Sword in the Stone, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, American Tail, Secret of Nymph, Anastasia, Titan, AE. Have you seen any of them? Got a favorite? I was always I really like Land Before Time. I mean, I like all of those movies. American Tail is fantastic. Titan, AE, Sword and Stone. I mean, I probably Land Before Time. It's been a long time, but I watched that when I was a kid. SJW are Putstals says that may AOC's eggs never be fertilized. Domo Bear says this stream sucks. See you next stream. Look at that. True CobraCast way. Runaway 25 Production says there was a documentary crew that rode in a car with dudes. They also filmed shooting down a DHL fight in Iraq. I don't think they got in any trouble. Over on Kick, we got our boy who's always yelling at me, but we always appreciate it. Pre-Dawn Corpse for 500 kicks says, Jeremy, WB Pish, please play. I don't have that one pulled up on this. I have it on another monitor. I don't think I can pull that one up right now. It's 102 right now. In Vegas, it was 115 when I was there, or 110 or something like that. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, I can't access that link that you're sending me, Pre-Dawn Corpse. And thank you for the kicks as well. I see you sent 52 more. But I cannot access that link. The chat doesn't go back that far, apparently. I'd like to see... I was about to read something in the chat real quick. So again, I am back, and I am planning on streaming. I think I've got to do daily tomorrow, because Jay's not going to be back. So I think I'm doing daily tomorrow with Ryan. And then I plan on hitting the streaming hard this week to catch up on all of the craziness that we've been missing, because there has been a lot. And I've got to get caught back up. A lot of stuff I'm behind on, so I'm trying to catch up on stuff because, again, I'm driving. I was driving the whole time. No one else drove. I drove. So because that's how I have to do it always. Why don't you live stream the meetups anymore? That's just my bad. I promise the next stream we will, or the next meetup we will, but that's just my bad. Let's see. Lady Snowblood for 500 kicks says, oh, no, I'm reading. She says, don't read if you don't want drama. That's all good. Impressive how dedicated y'all are with fans. Meanwhile, Bad Jer is going after Alyssa. Such a loser. 199 for life. Thank you. I appreciate it. We like Marty O'Donnell when he was up there. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. So it was me, Gary, and Marty O'Donnell, and we're meeting everybody. And Marty was just like, I've never seen anything like this. He's like, this is absolutely crazy. And I was like, yeah, man. I mean, this is the 199 in the fellowship. So Kika says, follow Jeremy on Instagram. That's right. Krista's running it half the time. I don't even know what the fuck she's posting. So, I have no idea. Some of the stuff I'm like, where did that come from? So anyway, follow me over there. Hail to Krista. And, yeah, follow me over there and keep up with all the stuff that we got going on. And then Lady Snowblood says it's genuinely impressive for 500 kicks. I appreciate it. We got the best group of people in the world, man. There's no doubt about it. Very, very lucky to have what we have, and we will continue to do what we can to meet as many people and hang out with as many of you. When me and Jay were on this road trip, I'm not sponsored, clearly, but there's this place. I want to say it was right outside of Albuquerque. I just stopped because it was on our route and I was hungry. It's called the Pizza Barn. My God, the pizza at the Pizza Barn was fucking incredible. As if anybody's in that area, have you ever been to this place? I think it's outside of Albuquerque, right off the interstate. Pizza Barn. Holy shit, dude. It was incredible. Was Walter White there? He was not there. But Pizza Barn, that was damn good right there, man. I couldn't believe it. Let's see. Sam says, sorry, I reminded you how fucked up society is. I was just helping you get a new clip for your dying channel. You're welcome. I appreciate it. That will be over there on D-Day Cobra 2. So, yeah, no, I'm glad that I got to see it. But yeah, I wasn't going to sit through 50 minutes of that crap because, my God, man, like what an absolute disaster that was, just watching how that all played out. It's sad that that's happening all over this country, especially in blue cities. But it's not surprising at all. What about Tuco? If I would have saw Tuco, I would have ran. Okay. Simple as that. Pizza Barn is in New Hampshire too. Really? I wonder if it's the same exact place. That's interesting. I have to go check that out. You took I-40, much better than I-10. I have taken I-10 before, but I think I-40, this was better. This was better for sure. Tight. Yeah. Freaking Tuco. All right. So we're going to call it there. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. It's fun being back. I've missed all of you. Thank you for hanging out. I didn't even know what to talk about tonight because I got to get caught up on news. We got a lot to catch up on. We're back. You're going to see a lot of me this week, so stay tuned. I will catch up on news. We'll be back on getting all this stuff covered, some of the stuff that I missed throughout the week, the Tucker Carlson stuff, all the stuff going on with Trump and Iran, and all the other craziness. So thank you all so much. Really, really appreciate it. Sam, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. Slane Hope says The Secret of NIMH is a 10 out of 10 film. It's a PG Akira. Thank you, Slane Hope. Van says, in Albuquerque, I've never heard of Pizza Barn. I will look into it. Hope you try green. Is it chili when you pass through again? Try Blake's Lotta Burger. I think it was outside of Albuquerque. I may have to look that up and double check. But I'm pretty sure it was there. I think it was right outside of that. But anyway, you guys have a good evening. Thank you so much. Stormbreaker says, don't leave, brother. Stormbreaker. I got something to show you, Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker, I got bad news for you, buddy. You know, me and you made that bet. You know, we made that bet, right, Stormbreaker? I'm just curious if you're aware of The Odyssey has now become Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie of all time at $1.1 billion. I don't know if you knew about that. I just wanted to point that out to you, buddy. And on top of that, more bad news for all the people that are hoping it will die. It ain't slowing down. So it's going to keep making money. You should have listened to me. And on top of that, guess where else it's doing well? Guess where else? Any guesses? It's doing extremely well in a little place called Greece. Oh, but the Greece people were so offended. It's crushing it in Greece. Yeah. But I was told the Greek people were just so offended by this. Oh my God. That's what I was told by all the virtue signalers. But yeah, anyway, Stormbreaker and I made a little bet there, so I had to rub that in a little bit for you. Let's see here. But yeah, I am exhausted. I've got to get some sleep, man. I really do. And let's see. Don't encourage the woke, Jeremy. It's not woke. The fucking Odyssey is a Christian allegory. Nolan's Odyssey is a Christian allegory. I know people are lying to you, telling you that it's, woke. I'm sorry, but it's a Christian allegory. It's based on Zeus's law, which is based on Christianity. That's what it is. And Ellen Page in the movie, you know what happens to Ellen Page? Ellen Page is lied to and killed in the first few minutes of the movie. Ellen Page is presented as a weak, pathetic person, a weak, pathetic guy, and they lie to her. They lie to the character, and the character gets murdered because the character is so weak and so easily to manipulate. So the most famous trans actor in the world plays a character that is weak, pathetic, and is lied to and manipulated. And then that character ends up in hell, Hades. And in Hades, that character says, "You lied to me. You told me lies. You got me killed." Sounds like, I don't want to say it, but sounds like what happens with when the world lies to these people and tells them, yeah, you can be whatever you want. And they end up getting 41% of the time anyway. They end up, I'm trying to be very careful. There are 3 wives in the movie. There are 3 wives in the movie. 2 of them are black and 1 of them is white. Guess which one is the faithful one? I'll let you guess. Out of the 3 wives presented in the movie, guess which one is the faithful one? It ain't the 2 black ones. Just saying. The 2 black wives are not presented in a good way. So there you have it. But anyway, I don't think that it's woke at all. At all. Stormbreaker says that you want me to send it on Tuesday night's main event or on tomorrow's D-Day Cobra. Dude, either way. And again, I don't even it's all fun for me. I if you don't have the money, I don't want you to send money. It's all for shits and giggles, man. We're just having fun. If you have the means, feel free to, but if you don't, I'm not going to be upset at all, man. We're all just having fun with this. So I'm not going to, whatever. I'm just talking shit, but whatever works for you is fine with me. You want to send it here? You want to send on main event? It's all good, brother. Let's see here. Still woke. You said person, not man. What are you talking about? I'm referencing what the character in the movie is. Just like in One Piece, where you have a biological girl that plays a male in One Piece, in the live action One Piece. So you refer to the character in the show as what the character is in the show, but the real person is a female, even though they are fucked up and retarded, and they think that there's, again, all a trans person is a retarded person. That's really, I gotta stop. But trans just means retarded. That's all it means. So let's just stop with the bullshit. Trans means retarded. Stormberger says, I love you, brother. I want you to glow. Glow? Thank you. I know what you meant. I appreciate it, man. I mean, it absolutely is. We just have to stop with the bullshit. The word calling trans means retarded. That's what it means. And trying to use these words for whatever, it's whatever. It's fucking stupid. I don't like referring to people as trans because it doesn't really exist. It's just there's mentally retarded people out there, and that's really what it is. But yeah, It's crushing it, and I didn't even talk about it this stream until Stormbreaker showed up, but I've definitely been enjoying watching the cope. The cope for the Odyssey has been better than anything. That's been just as good as the movie, actually. Just watching the cope, like just wait for the 5th week drop. Just wait for IMAX to be gone. Just wait. Wait for the 8th week drop, and it's like, bro. Maybe people just like the movie. You ever think about that? Maybe people just like the fucking movie. And maybe you're in an anti-woke echo chamber. And maybe you don't want to hear that. And maybe no one else is willing to say it. But it's the truth. And the truth needs to be said, whether you like it or not. My job has always been to be honest. And honestly, this is a fucking echo chamber when it comes to this movie. And the entire every fucking place in the world, every market in the world has responded positively to this movie. And if it would have flopped, what do we always say when a movie flops? The people are smart enough, they're seeing through it. But when a movie's successful, we're like, well, people are too stupid to see it. It's like, you can't have both. If people are so smart, they didn't see Supergirl because people are tired of wokeness. People didn't go see Snow White because they're tired of wokeness. People didn't go see Mandalorian and Grogu because they're tired of woke Star Wars. Everybody goes to see the Odyssey and is like, well, people are stupid. It's like, what? It's fucking crazy. Like the hypocrisy of people. And I love how Emily Wilson is now the Odyssey haters' favorite person. A radical woke feminist is now all of the Odyssey people that hate it. They're like, yeah, Emily Wilson agrees with us, guys. And it's like, now you're happy because a fucking radical feminist agrees with you? What? Holy shit, man. Like, the fucking cope is out of control on this. Never seen anything like it. It's amazing. John Jones says, the Odyssey is frustrating for me because it's so good, but the diversity is so distracting. Oh, and I really like Brand New Day. I liked Brand New Day too. I think Brand New Day's got some issues, but I enjoyed the Spider-Man stuff in Brand New Day. But let's be real about Brand New Day. If we're being real, like, the diversity woman in Brand New Day was very annoying. In fact, the black female chief, police chief in Brand New Day was far more annoying than black Helena Troy, because it wasn't even realistic. Because did you notice something about the black female police chief in Brand New Day? She was a strong black woman, and she had her kids, her really wonderful kids that she was right there in their life, and she was so nice to them. It's like, that ain't fucking real life, Mo. That ain't real life. All right. The way they portrayed that black female police chief in Brand New Day was 100% bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Not realistic at all. She's so easygoing and nice, and she's got her kids, and she don't need no man, and she's running the police department, and she's ordering Spider-Man around, and she's raising her 2 black kids. And I'm like, this is bullshit. This is absolutely bullshit. Wait, how? Bro, we're reaching there. No, the fuck we're not. No, the fuck we're not. If you know anything about Hollywood, the way that they positioned that black female police chief in Brand New Day is a fucking actively woke decision, and every fucking body knows it. Every fucking body knows it. But I like the movie. I'm not saying the movie's woke, because it's not. Brand New Day, but that is an absolutely woke decision. 100%. The fact that, like, Spider-Man has such a back and forth with this black female chief, and she's just so, like, easygoing and all that. And it's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. This is bullshit. There was way too much diversity in Brand New Day. Way too much. Stormbreaker says, I will keep you waiting. I will keep you waiting, brother. I will send it tomorrow to make sure you stream. To be honest, brother, I've missed you not streaming. I'm back. So it's all good. No father in the picture. She don't need no man. She don't need no man. That did annoy me. Matt Walsh said Spider-Man is on his smartphone too much in the movie. I mean, I haven't seen Matt Walsh's review of this, but yeah, I mean, I think that's a valid argument. He is a little on his phone too much for sure. Absolutely. Because there isn't black women chiefs. Oh, there are. And they ain't talking. They ain't here to put up with no white boys bullshit. So if you're gonna make the black female police chief, make her realistic. Give her her name. Shaniqua should be her name. She should have 5 fucking kids, and she should be slapping the shit out of them when they get out of line. All right? Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. So Operation Drew Outstanding says you're late for work, streamer. Did you add the new Sydney Sweeney clip yet? I'm bitter for missing Vegas, but nerves can't do the desert anymore. Can't wait for the next cooler one. I hear you on that, man. I hear you on that. Yeah, the Vegas heat was brutal, man. It was absolutely brutal. And that's the hottest I've ever seen it. Now maybe it gets hotter there. I don't know. People from that area can maybe tell me, but like, yeah, the heat was pretty brutal. So, oh no, you didn't, white boy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it would go too. She ain't got time for that shit. I'm just saying, make it realistic. If we're going to make it realistic, make it realistic. You know? Simple as that. But I found her to be annoying. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, are there black police chiefs, female police chiefs? Of course there are.
The chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear.
She said, what does the chain of command mean?
The chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear. The president has requested MPD services, and our home rule charter outlines the process. The president designated attorney general.
A Spider-Man Brand New Day actress right there. So, yeah, man. It definitely was pretty funny to see that. So every city wants a DEI police chief. Sad but true. What is wrong with this picture? Exactly. Oh, is she a detective? Is that what she is? I'm looking her up on IMDb. So she's a detective. She's not the police chief in the movie. Wait, she's claiming she's Latina? What? Hold on just a minute. Growing up as a Latina woman in New York. Latina? What? Okay, we're on some Kamala Harris shit now. Hang on. Here we go right here.
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect
historically
either
black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear.
Oh, fuck. That's funny as shit. How the fuck is she? But hang on. How is this person Latina? What are we doing here? Bro, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm going through her. That's a Latina? Okay. Get the hell out of here. Okay. AOC in 20 years. Yeah, so this is our Latina actress right here. Latina actress, everyone. There you have it. Okay. About as Latina as Dan Vask. Realistic police chief. We finna shoot and axe questions later. Not the type of Latina I'm into. Oh, fuck. Well, there you go. I stand by everything I said. The Bella Stella says, have you heard about the deputy commissioner who was the getaway car for her son's attempted pew-pew of the rival gang guy? I have not. I'm not even familiar with this. Is this like a fairly new story or what? Stormberger says, are you streaming tomorrow, brother? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, if you guys want to see, like, this is a Latina. Okay? Yeah. That's a Latina. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good Latina right there. John Jones says, it really? Oh, I got that one. And then I got that one. All right, we're all caught up. You guys kept me here a little bit longer. So, wait, go back. OMG, I wasn't prepared. Nearly fell off my chair. Great assets. Again, we need a closer look. Let's see here. You didn't hear about the new assassination attempt? Well, if you're talking about the one from a few weeks ago or from a few days ago, I did hear about that one. Now there was something today. There was something today that I did bookmark. There was something to do with the fly zone for Trump or something like that. Let me see if I can find that really quickly. Hang on. There was something earlier. Now I can't find it. Wasn't there something with Trump today, though, where he was at Bedminster, and there was something to do with somebody broke the fly zone or something like that? No, the guy arrested at his golf course. Well, there was one something to do with Vegas where they arrested somebody. That was a few days ago, but I haven't been able to cover that one because I was out of town. Let me see if I can find this one. I did see something earlier about somebody broke the fly zone or something like that. Yeah, right here. Here we go. U.S. fighter jets now intercepting planes that have violated President Trump's Bedminster, New Jersey air restrictions while he's there. Pray for Trump's safety. So that's all I saw from that. But I didn't get any updates or anything. But that was what I'd heard about. I did hear about the other one where there was a guy that they arrested. I believe it was outside of his golf course, but I didn't get all the full details on that one. Stephen Brown says you were in Vegas, not just out of town. Coincidence? Why are you still on? I thought you were ending the stream. Because I got bullied by super chats. So that's why. But we are going to end it now. So, but thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got daily tomorrow. And then I got more CobraCast tomorrow. So it should be a busy, busy day. And we may go 4 or 5 hours tomorrow night on the Monday night stream because there's a lot to catch up on. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a good evening. What happened? Can you repeat? Really? Mr. Benson says, awful live stream. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll try my best. Have a good night. We'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.